We cannot be a country that prides itself with having a concept called unemployed graduate. It must be an insult. It must be a taboo. No graduate must be unemployed.
In fact, you specifically speak about artisans and engineers and how they gotta create jobs.
Once, Polokwane TVET, its courses must be linked with the industries that are relevant in Polokwane. And some of these kids, as they are still at school, they must be taking practicals in those institutions, and SETA providing money to these companies to pay these kids stipends, to give them both theoretical and practice at the same time. When they leave, already those companies would have chosen 10 of them, 20 of them. You guys, when you are done, you're coming straight here. Doctors, to be a doctor, it takes a lot of time, and not only
7 years.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
You finish.
Cost us about 1.2 million per annum.
Yeah,
to train
you
a
finish,
doctor.
you still have to toy to march for a job. We can never have enough doctors. Not in our country like this. Every doctor, 6 months before they graduate, they should have been linked to a hospital. Immediately, that when you leave here, your job is waiting for you. And then, especially where they were doing those practicals.
Yeah.
They're already familiar with the environment, they are there, and all of that. So we know at home when something goes wrong, the adults come in.
Quickly.
So there are no adults in these government buildings, adults who say, no, but this is wrong. To have a pile of debt in a hospital, not collected. It can be. And then you say there are no jobs. When there is a pile of debt, people can be hired directly, insourced, to clean a hospital.
But money is out for that job. So it's not so much about people being hired. It's because somebody's taking the money and not doing the job.
And they are sharing it. It's not only him. It's him and politicians, and not only politicians, including administrators.
That's great, Mr. Malema. That's great. That's great. Let me read you comments from where I got this video from. Someone commented and said, but guys, is there any politician that can match this guy ideologically here in South Africa? Another one commented and said, don't listen with anger. Don't mind those saying you prioritize foreigners because they don't understand what you want to be done. If they listen with no understanding about open borders concept, then they will never know the facts. Another one commented and said, what I like about Malema, even though I'm not an EFF person, he still has compassion and love for South Africa and its youth. Another one commented and said, I support all these ideas except opening the border in this rate of crime and bad economy. Another one commented and said, I wish to see Mr. Malema be a president. I'm not EFF, but I agree with him lots of things he talks. Is very smart guy. Another one commented and said he got a chance of joining GNU and implement this his ideas. Why must he have full power first in order to initiate that? Another one commented and said, nyeh, 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 just saying the obvious things to get votes. Every politician does this. Sounds good when they seem to sympathize. Another one commented and said, prioritize foreigners, this one. Another one commented and said, you do realize there was technical high schools in the past and government closed them. Even look at your end courses at technical colleges are stopped. This government don't want working people. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones, Why Not TV. Please subscribe. Bye for now. Till we meet again next time. Subscribe.